We got another good one. You're watching my favorite YouTube channel. I go by the name of Chillmonger. I watch Star Wars. I watch Boba Fett. I watch Mandalorian. I love all three of these things. We killed it. So beginning with Boba Fett, he is a lot slimmer and a lot muscular than he was in the Mandalorian season 2. So we got to appreciate the work that Timor Morrison put into this role. He looks like Boba Fett. It's good. I'm satisfied with that. We last saw him at the Sarlacc pit, and 6 years later, he hold on a minute. This is Dave Filoni and John Favreau, and if they have the opportunity to do some flashbacks while he's in the back to tank, back the pod, he called it, then they will do that. So all of you comic book fans and Legends fans and everyone who's had this idea of how exactly he escaped from that Sarlacc pit, they said, scrap that. We're gonna do it this way. Flamethrower from the inside of its guts. Ugh. That was the way he escaped it, and he kind of crawls out. The sand people collect him, and these sand people are so. I want answers to these sand people. I want to know what that mask is all about because those goggles that they have, those are goggles. Those are not actually how their eyes go. They have faces underneath there, don't they? These are either bad prosthetics or these are things that the sand people have to wear to hide because they're straight up wearing pants and boots, and they're humanoid like creatures. I think they got flesh, and I want more answers on how these people operate. But that's what happened to him, and they switch over from flashback to current day Mandalorian era, Mando or era, like the 6 years after Return of the Jedi. This is going to be useful for times where something significant is going to happen in the real life, real time, and we'll have that be the end of the episode. But like this episode, something significant happened and a big battle fight happened in the flashback, and so they decided let's make that the main event of this episode. So you'll always get a ending that peaks. Pretty cool, isn't it? And of course, when you got a CGI monster, that's what takes precedence over here at Star Wars, at science fiction in general. The flashbacks were necessary, and the amount of time he took to defeat that Sarlacc was so quick that it's got me questioning whether or not he is stronger than Koskari. So that's the way he operated when he was inside the guts. That's how he beat it. Remember Koska Reeves when that little baby egg was thrown into the water? She just went straight in there underwater, whooped its ass, and came out. She was quick, but she was quicker, but he was quick also. So it's a competitive battle between who would win that fight, Koska Reeves or Boba Fett. That's a question that I asked here, and a lot of people were really upset at me for questioning the merit, the temerity, the fortitude of Boba Fett. Apparently, you can't do that. Apparently, you gotta no. Koska Reeves versus Boba Fett. I want a rematch, and I hope she shows up in the show. They filmed it around the same time she took her break after WrestleMania. So WrestleMania happens early April. She returned late July. So if this show was filming at that time, she probably did her scenes during that time. And remember, shows don't film in sequence in order, so it's possible she'll be in the very next episode. We just don't know the answer to that. Are these Tusken Raiders redeemed for saving him? Are these Tusken Raiders redeemed for the way that they offered their little strange water to him at the end? Maybe. He called one of them a youngling, so that term is not reserved only for Padawan trainers. Younglings just happen to be what young people are. Younglings. All right, that's good to know. I added that to my Star Wars terminology right next to Dank Ferrick. And Dank Ferrick, what is with this video game logic for water and how you obtain it? It's inside of a what? A ball? How the hell does that work? I know that Luke's parent, Uncle Owen, and Lars. I know those two. I know that they were moisture farmers. Is that what they were farming? Is that how it goes? That was so strange to me. But I'm skipping ahead. Let's get to
Mog Shays, mayor of Mos Espa and its surrounding plateaus.
The mayor's major domo, actually.
we've got this weirdo who's representing the mayor. He's the mayor from Mos Espa. Okay, he's going to be a significant character. I hope he's an alien and he's not a human because humans are overrated and overused in Star Wars. And if this guy's going to be just a side character, he's not going to be on screen for too long. All right, make this significant guy some sort of CGI beast with fur and give me something. But Mokshays is a guy I'm going to be looking forward to meeting because his representative was What if he is the represent? Remember Braga from Fast and Furious? How Braga was actually the representative the whole time. Misa starting to thinking that that guy with so much with so much disrespect was actually Mayor Mock Shays. It reminds me of LeBron James Zlatan Ibrahimovic when he entered the city. LeBron signed it. LeBron gave a jersey, gifted a jersey to Zlatan. It was unsigned. Zlatan signed it and sent it back. Like, yeah, this is what you wanted. Like they out celebrityed themselves. It reminds me of that sort of relationship, well, with what's going to happen between the mayor and the leader of the crime world. And Boba Fett's really not that evil, and that's going to cost him. He showed up to the casino area where the Twi'lek of the year showed up also. What the hell? Why? I mean, doesn't he recognize that gambling and this underworld shit is wrong? Doesn't seem to care. Neither is Fennec Shan. Fennec was never someone we looked for morality. She just happened to have a debt that she needed to pay, which she's like loyal to Boba Fett, but she probably knew him because they're both bounty hunters. Maybe that'll be explained in season 2 of Bad Batch. That's still a character that hasn't really been fleshed out, the origin wise, and everything from the start of that character. We still don't know so much about Fennec Shan. So I'm eerie of who she is. The Gamorrean guards are sort of the same thing. I'm eerie. I'm like, what the hell's going on with these guys? Because they were going to be hosed because that's what they want. But they showed up and they had this loyalty to Jabba. Fennec doubted them, rightfully so. I'm doubting them too. But when push came to shove, they have risked their life to save Boba and Fennec. So I'm good with these 2 Gamorrean guards. I never thought I'd care more about these Gamorrean guards. When those fighters came with their red shields, they came and showed out. And they're the reason why they got out of that circle. So we got to give the Gamorrean guards all of our trust now, right? I think once you sacrifice your life or once you dedicate your life to saving somebody, that's fine for me. You guys must be really, really invested double agents if that's what you're waiting for. So I'm going to give these Gamorrean guards my love and my, I'm cheering for them. So they're the good guys now. Protagonists, definitely. Who would have thunk it? One of them's got to die, right? One of them's got to die. Yeah. How do they speak? How do they communicate? It's just fight, defend. That's all you can say. Simple. Madame Garza was the name of the Twi'lek that had lines, and she wasn't too spectacular. But that song that played inside. The remix of the Cantina Ludwig Göransson. That's what I'm talking about. That's just fan service for us. And they played it enough for us to be like, wait, is it not? No, it is. Do, 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 do. Yeah, they did play. Yep, it's the same song. There it is. It's what's his name? Max. What was the name of the actual artists? Well, he's back. There was the same type of aliens, the white ones with the no hair, but a bulb on top of that one. Welcome back. Fan service. That's how you do it. You got to reward us fans for liking things, and it didn't kill the episode at all. It was just kind of a fun thing. It's a Tatooine thing. It was in the theme. It was in the not the theme. The theme, not music. Theme as in the brand. Now, during that fight, they were using the weapons against them. Have you noticed that's what Fennec Shan's battle strategy is? One guy has a weapon, cool. I'm going to use that to use it against him. How many times did they shock themselves? How many times did someone get thrown into a shield and the shield was like and buzzing and zapping them? And then came the biggest moment when one of them was escaping, rock climbing. Boba Fett's like this. Disintegration. Did you not get called back to episode 5 when Darth Vader says no disintegrations? And I'm like, yeah, no he disintegrates. That's him. That's what he does. It's Boba Fett, right? That's his character. It's like we didn't know much about this guy. But one thing we did know is that Boba Fett disintegrates. And there you go. You fight with Boba Fett, you get disintegrated. And he deserved it. I was like, oh, where is he? How the hell is that bad CJ? Disintegration. Oh! It took me like a second and a half for me to realize that he just disintegrated somebody. So that was the highlight of, for me, that was the highlight of the episode. More so than seeing that little creature come out of the sand. Not little, it was pretty big. 4 arms. 4 arms, but also a snake. I was starting to think as it's coming out, Oh, it's a crate dragon. Okay, it's a baby crate dragon. How about it's just a brand new original character? Okay, okay, I'll take it. And it fought with the sand youngling, the dog, which by the way, that dog, what how do the sand people have command loyalty over these things? That's a burning question I'm going to be asking. Next time I do the Star Wars burning question, which might not be this Saturday, probably the next Saturday. Look out for that cuz I got to know why do those animals follow the Tusken Raiders? Weird, but they also drink water, so that brings them back down to reality. They also eat. That red dude with the snout had a little attitude, and I love how I did not understand the language, but you can hear from the way he was. It was we know what he was trying to say. He's trying to say, "You're ruining it for us. Yeah, just play it safe." He was trying to say that to Boba Fett, who wanted to break out. I could have you by Ank Harbor. I could have you there. Boba Fett was willing to fight in the battle with these guys. There was this moment where Boba Fett was hung upside down by that dragon creature, and the youngling stabbed it in its foot. That's a hero moment for the youngling. I don't feel like that was just property that was being saved. I feel like there was more so like, oh, we got a problem here. It's us versus him. Boom. So maybe it was for survivability's sake. Either way, he saved him, and that's somewhat redeeming for this Tusken Raider Sand person youngling. Okay, brings it back. I think the elder of the Tuskens understood that Boba Fett did actually was the one who used the Leia maneuver. He must have just watched Return of the Jedi, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is how Jabba got killed. I'm gonna try the same way," and gets him down. Boba Fett shines. Great episode, great opening from this series. I want more, and I'm getting more. There will be 6 more episodes of this series on Chillmonger. Oh, I'm sorry, on Disney Plus. I almost called it Chillmonger. My bad, because 5648. Here's the aforementioned video on the side of my face that was talking about what's it called? Fucking Cosca Reeves versus Boba Fett. Go watch that. Then read the comments and then give up on life because that's what the comments will have you do on that video.